Last time on Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's a tiger. Do I have to punch another tiger? Oh my god, it's a real tiger! Oh no! Now this is a problem! Take my money, tiger! Take my money! You money doesn't bother you, oh boy.
In fact, here he comes now.
Yeah! Nanba's back! Yeah!
You're back. So I'm here. From now on, your fight is mine too. Namba! Namba!
Yeah!
Punch him.
Yeah!
I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa.
He's about to go all in with his next gamble.
Oh.
When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
Yep. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. What's your sign? Oh, no, I keep missing it.
Hey!
Hmm? Oh, it's April 7th.
Oh yeah? And what's your favorite food? Hey, he's not flirting with her, is he?
Cute girls are kind of his downfall, and Eri-chan definitely fits the bill.
Alright, I got it. Eri-chan, you're a Black Panther.
Huh? A Black Panther?
That's a little fortune-telling trick that gives you an animal based on your birthday and interests. I'm a Chihuahua myself. Ooh, and hey, you and I are a good match.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, is he really using the oldest trick in the book?
Right? Fortune-telling flirting is really dating him. Actually, I prefer pandas. Wouldn't you rather be a panda?
Huh? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's too bad. Wow, talk about striking out. And a chihuahua? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, it's beautiful. But something I want to do, I do want to go into that secret dungeon this episode because in the last few episodes particularly, we did a lot of heavy stuff, and I feel like I want to just take a break this episode because we found out that, you know, our old buddy Masato, the young master, is a son of a bitch, murdered his business partner and everything to make everything easier for himself, and yeah, just a lot of horrible shit. So, I'm thinking that, like, I want to spend some time getting to know my buddies and maybe, see about getting, Zhao and, Joon-gi Han up on, their stuff, too. So we're gonna do a little bit of, you know, people talking today. Can't help but feel like the bartender is on a different level. Oh. Oh, I must not have gotten... Oh, right, because I haven't had them on the team that long. Right, that makes sense. Alrighty.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry for lying.
Oh.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Yeah.
You know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right?
I was really hoping that they would make this a part of his thing and that I wouldn't be able to move on with his until, like, you know, we got to a certain point in the story. Like, this makes me feel really good. I like it.
That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point. Then, what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Oh, I'm ready, buddy.
Yeah, man, I'm all ears.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse.
Oh.
Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring.
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't understand is that whenever I get a nurse, doesn't matter, male, female, and everything, and I preface that only because some people have discrimination against male nurses, which is just like, what the fuck? A nurse is a nurse, you know? Like it doesn't matter to me if they're there to help me. That's all I care about. And god damn it, I cannot believe, especially in the time of a pandemic, how nurses are being treated. I mean, the fuck. And I mean, like, you know, even outside of the pandemic, the fuck. Treat your nurses well. They're there to help you. Don't be a dick. Tell them thank you. I always, like, talk it up with nurses and say, like, you know, hey, how you doing? I ask them how they're doing. And, like, you know, I talk to them as fucking people because they deserve that, you know? But a lot of people don't, I guess, which is fucking stupid to me.
Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her?
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker. And I was just a middle-aged loser.
Well, don't worry, you're younger than you look. Age is only a number. You can still be a player!
Ever seen those old dudes walking around with hot young arm candy? You gotta be like those guys.
Well, those guys also have cash to spare.
That is fair.
Not always. If you could clean up a little and stay on top of the trends, I bet you'd be covered in ladies, instead of pigeon shit.
Wow. Can't believe you'd say that to my face. But you're probably right.
Yeah!
Anyway, back to Mizue-chan. What happened?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual. So I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open. And Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law. But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
Yeah,
If
makes
the cops
sense.
caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. The guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale.
Oh no! I know what he's gonna say he did! Oh no, I knew it.
Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba, are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our
Yeah.
hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh wow, she's
Oh,
super
Sachan.
drunk.
Wait, are you drunk?
I think you're drunk.
Oh god.
Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
You're welcome.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayoko know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ah! Oh. It makes sense why Nanba's it makes sense why Nanba's thing like with the whole drinking the expensive liquor and everything ended so early, and so they could do this. That makes sense now. Whoa, he's dressed up nice today.
Dachi-san, what's up with the suit?
Oh, don't you remember? We're doing that out-of-court settlement.
Oh, yeah, Takashi-kun scraped that guy's bumper. And he demanded Takashi-kun pay him 1,000,000 yen, so you decided to meet with the guy.
Hoping it's just a damn con man.
Wearing a suit to the settlement, huh? You really care about this kid, Adachi-san?
Well, there's One more reason I was thinking I should look sharp today. You know how I sent a letter to Takashi asking for the contact info of the car owner? Takashi wrote back and said he wanted to be there when I meet the guy. Guess he finally wants to see his daddy longlegs in person. After 20 years of being sent money and all. You know, that whole time I came up with excuses to never meet Takashi. I just sent him letters.
So Takashi-kun's gonna meet Yamada-san for the first time today?
Yeah. I figured the least I could do is look the way a big shot should.
Except, even though it is a suit, it's pretty plain for a rich guy, ain't it?
Oh, give me a break, man. This is all I had. Anyway, I explained what's gonna go down here to the staff, so we're good on that front. Only thing left for me to ask is if you're willing to stay and back me up, Kasuga.
Oh, hell yeah!
Well, a real daddy longlegs would have a lackey with him, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, don't make me deal with this asshole and the kid all by myself. Please, man.
Fine. But when you interviewed Takashi 20 years ago, it was in person, right? What if he remembers your face?
He was 5 years old at the time. No way he would remember me. Especially now that I probably look like his damn grandpa.
Here's hoping.
Excuse me, is Yamada-san here?
Are you Takashi?
Yes, I am.
Wow, look at you, all grown up.
What?
Oh, no, it's just, I still imagine you the way I did when we first started writing each other 20 years ago. I'm Yamada.
We finally meet Yamada-san. Thank you so much for supporting me all this time.
Oh, I just enjoy lending a hand to promising kids like you. That's what a philanthropist does.
So why are we meeting here? What is this place?
No, it's a bar I run as a hobby. I'm a big jazz guy.
So you're also a patron of the arts. Amazing.
Oh no! I have such a bad
who are
feeling. Yamada's lackey.
I'm just one of Yamada-san's lackeys.
Lackeys?
Yeah, you know, I
follow him around.
You... Is that a job?
Yeah, of course it is. A guy needs an entourage, right?
He misspoke. Everyone knows businessmen don't have lackeys. He's my secretary. My joke-loving secretary.
Oh, okay. Definitely an interesting guy.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Ah, my charisma went up!
Takashi-kun, where's the owner of this car you scraped?
His name is Hasegawa-san. He should be here soon.
Hasegawa? Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Asking me to come all the way out here to a dive like this? All I can say is you better have my money.
There's a few things I'd like to ask you first, Hasegawa-san.
Oh, you must be Daddy Longlegs. What do you want?
Why are you demanding 1 million for a scratch bumper?
Because this is no ordinary car.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know much about cars, but it looked pretty ordinary to me.
It may look like a typical sedan, but it's actually a top-of-the-line British luxury car. And now I have to send it back to England for repairs.
Right. Mind telling us how the accident went down?
Well, I was just sitting there, waiting for the signal, and this kid here, barely paying attention to what he's doing, of course, just pulls up right next to me on his bike. That's when his pedals scraped up against my bumper.
Takashi-kun, does all of that sound right to you?
I guess. It didn't feel like I hit anything. I mean, I felt the hem of my pants sliding along something, but...
Ha! I wish it'd been the hem of your pants! When I heard the scraping sound, I looked over just in time to see your pedal gouging the hell out of my paint job!
Really? Well, that's funny.
What is?
If it was a regular sedan, all you'd be able to see from the driver's seat would be the hood. No way you'd see the bumper down below.
Oh, in my car, you can see it. Steering wheel's on the left, you know. You obviously don't know much about foreign luxury cars.
On the left, huh? That's even funnier. Didn't you say the car was from England? Did you know British and Japanese cars both have the wheel on the right?
You might want to come clean before you dig yourself a deeper hole. I say the mark on the bumper was already there, and the car's about as British as me.
So what'll it be? Admit you were trying to pull a fast one and we'll let you go. But if you decide you want to keep bitching over nothing, then my secretary here will have to intervene.
By the way, I'm not just Yamada-sama's secretary. I'm also his bodyguard.
Ah, fuck!
So, it really was all a scam.
And a shitty one at that.
Wait, Yamada-san, did you know it was a scam from the start?
More or less. 1 million ain't much to a guy like me, of course, but us rich folks don't like our money going to criminals. We gotta do our part, you know?
Wow, rich people are so cool.
Oh no! Yeah, that we are!
That
Oh
we are.
no!
So, how about that bar exam, Takashi? Think you'll pass this year?
Well, actually, I found out I didn't.
Oh. That's a shame.
But you know, the average age of the people who do pass is 29. So I figure as long as I pass it by then, I'm good.
Isn't that, 4 years from now?
Yeah, and when I do become a lawyer, you'll be the first to know, Yamada-san.
Ah, looking forward to it.
Thanks. I have some studying to do today, so I'm gonna get going.
Hang in there. 4 more years of sending money. Oh, man, that's gonna be tough.
Here's hoping it only takes 4 years.
Wait, what do you mean?
If he's getting caught up in a simple scam like this, how's he supposed to understand the finer points of law?
Hey now, don't be like that. No, he's just too honest, is all. And who knows, maybe he'll pass next year.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Well, either way, at least he bought my rich guy act.
Yeah, well, we can thank my little performance for that.
Your performance? I was the one with the starring role. If there... You know what? Whatever. Let's just celebrate the fact that we pulled it off.
Yeah, with the cheapest drinks money can buy.
I liked that. That was good. That made me feel happy. Oh, Itachi can now get the host and the chef job. Nice. I don't know how much I'll do of that in this playthrough. Like, I am sorry, guys. I don't know if I'll check out every single job in this playthrough because it would take a long time to do that. I'll probably end up doing most of, like, the new jobs or the different jobs on my own time and everything. So, I am sorry about that, but this playthrough is more of, like, you know, getting the jobs that I want to do and, like, really enjoying the game and everything. And I'm sorry if that disappoints anyone. Like, let me know, and maybe I'll do, like, an entire extra episode of all the different jobs and everything. But, like, let me know if you really want to see the other jobs, and, you know, I'll think about doing them in, like, a special episode before the end.
Right. Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Sachan's on the phone. I wonder who she's talking to.
What's up, Sachan? Looking kinda down there.
Oh, Ichiban.
Something happened on the phone?
Just, more Nanoha drama. I'm starting to get all too clear a picture of that jerk she's dating.
Oh yeah, Katsuragawa, right? The consulting guy, or whatever.
The girls from the club looked into him. They saw him with Nanoha on a date. Look at this picture they took.
And that's Nanoha and Katsuragawa?
Yeah. Doesn't he look shady as hell? What is she thinking?
Hey, I get what you're saying, but you can't judge someone just from the way they look.
Okay, take a look at this picture then. See the guy in the background with the sunglasses? His name's Yamashita, and he's like the bodyguard in Katsuragawa's creepy little posse.
Bringing a bodyguard on a date? Yeah, that's definitely out of the ordinary.
You think? And to make matters worse, the girls told me the conversation he had with Nanoha. It was 100% bad news. I'm sure Katsuragawa has it in for her.
What do you mean? What did you girls hear?
Katsuragawa's consulting firm isn't doing so hot right now, so he wants to borrow money from Nanoha.
What?
How much?
2 million.
What?
He decided a date was a good time to ask for a huge loan?
The fuck?
I think even I've got more game than this guy. But anyway, Nanoha said no, right? I mean, she needs that money to support her dad.
Actually, when my dad switched facilities, Nanoha found out she had a little more spending money. Apparently, she's already lent him 500,000, and now he's asking for 2 million more.
Seriously? Good. Even if Nanoha has that much to spare, she should be saving it for her future.
And Katsuragawa knows that. But somehow he found out Nanoha used to work at Otohime Land.
He did?
So he asked her to go back and start making bank again.
What?
What?
And this is the guy who didn't even bother to help her when she was in trouble. In fact, I think he basically stopped calling her right after Dad started to need round-the-clock care. But now that that's dealt with, and Katsuragawa knows about Nanoha's stint at the Soapland, he's trying to schmooze his way back in.
I mean, Nanoha's not an idiot. She can always just change the subject whenever he asks for money, can't she?
Don't you remember how she wanted to go out with him way back when I first said no? She was head over heels for him back then. I don't know how she feels now, but it sounded like she held off on saying yes or no, but I'm afraid she might actually go back to the Soapland.
You think so? Damn, this guy's a piece of work. If he really does roll with a biker gang, it must be as the shit stuck on their tires. What other kind of guy would be pushing his girlfriend to work at a Soapland? To cover for his failures?
So you're having the exact same thoughts as me. Nice to know I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy? Sajan, even if he wasn't such a bastard, Nanoha could still do better.
Yeah.
We gotta get him away from her, before she gets scammed and hung out to dry.
But Nanoha never listens to me. She's not about to start now.
Leave Nanoha to me? I think it depends on how you say it. I think it depends on how you say it.
How long has it been since you tried convincing her to break up with Katsuragawa? 7, 8 years, right?
Yep, and it sparked the huge fight.
What exactly did you say to her back then?
I don't actually remember too well. It got heated so fast.
Well, what if that was the problem?
What?
When you use strong emotions to try and persuade someone, they just give you strong emotions right back. What if this time you kept it cool and gave her a few good logical reasons to dump Katsuragawa? Act like you're neutral about it, you know?
You're right. If I get myself or her all worked up, it'll only make it harder for her to think clearly. That's great advice. Thank you. I'll lay it all out calmly this time.
Great. Do that, and don't give up.
Sorry to make you listen to all my family drama, Ichiban.
It's no problem. I care about Nanoha too. She's my ex-coworker after all.
Still, thanks.
Oh, that was nice. Certainly hope things get better for them.
No way is this over. Wonder what'll happen.
I don't know, but we're probably getting into it.
I'm just as nosy as Sachan.
Yeah, but you give a shit about your friends, and there is nothing wrong with that. Alrighty. Yeah! Alrighty, now that I've got everyone up, now we're gonna go do the dungeon. And, like, the reason I wanted to wait until we got all the way, up here, you know, when I get into all these battles and everything, I'll get more bond points, and I, you know, didn't want to lose out on that.
Yeah. You're in it now. Watch this.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Damn. Bam! Also, I did switch back to, the hero style for a little bit, just to kind of get, like, Kasuga's hero style up a little bit, because I really like the hero style. I think it's really cool. So, yeah, I think I want to go with the hero style for at least a little bit longer. Okay, once I go in there, I probably won't be able to come back easily. What to do? Let's go in. Yokohama Dungeon. Oh, 4 stars, huh? I'm in a much higher level than I think I should be for this dungeon. And so I'm pretty sure that it's mostly going to be just me running around. I may cut most of this just because I think it's just going to be a few interesting battles. But, like, if anything interesting happens, I'll definitely let you know. Okay, so I've actually been through almost the entire dungeon now. And, like, while there were some, like, unique enemies and everything, and one enemy that got me literally like 10 times experience that was like a super rare enemy, it didn't really feel like it was mostly grinding, so I cut pretty much all of it. I'm sorry about that. But I'm at the end of it now, and I think that I'm about to get to, like, a boss or something, because I just got to a save point here, so there may be an additional boss here? What the fuck is that? Giant cleaning machine? It's like a giant Roomba! What the fuck?
You wanna go?
You're gonna get
Watch
stomped.
this.
Right.
Well, I expected that to be a lot tougher. Oh.
You wanna fight? Don't get cocky.
We gotta help.
Wow, I already beat up one of its arms. That's kind of funny.
I'm not backing down.
Get alive. Get serious. Let's go.
I'm only now just realizing how, useful, like, Kasuga's bodyguard, style was. Oh, fuck! Scorching hot coffee? What? Ah! No! Bad!
Okay. Have fun with
Windmill again! Ah! You have to defeat both the other arms before you can, really hurt it, it looks like. Okay.
I got this.
I'm ready now.
I do like this, though. You can actually tag out whoever you need to and bring in other people. I think I'll bring in Joon-gi Han for this and see what he can do against it. Let's see if this thing is weak to guns.
Are you quick enough?
Let's see.
Well, it's not weak to it, but I mean, it doesn't resist it either, which is good. Yeah, I didn't know you could tag out and like tag in other people, because if I knew that, I would have done that so much sooner. Also, there is a new skill that I finally have enough MP for: the essence of orbital labor. I keep doing it. Essence of orbital laser. Okay.
Let's get nutty.
Let's get nutty. What? Oh, damn! Oh, so fucking cool! Oh, this is gonna hurt it a lot, I'm guessing. It better, it cost me 200 MP.
Watch me.
That was a shit ton of damage, but I only got one of those right now. Oh, man.
I'm not backing down.
I don't miss.
Joon-gi Han! Go get him, Han-chan! Yeah! You do a lot of really good damage. Thanks, bro. I do like that if I know what an enemy is weak against, I can switch out my party now
Quick enough?
to the characters that I know are going to be useful. Like, this fight would have taken me so much longer if I hadn't switched out Adachi for Han-chan. I think I'll switch Kasuga back to the bodyguard once I get out of here. I wanted to get his hero rank up, but yeah, his hero rank hasn't really gotten me. Like, it's the fact that I have so many people that do, like, regular, like there's different kinds of damage. Like, there's gun damage, there's blade damage, and then there's, like, blunt force damage. Which, you know, I have 3 people right now that do blunt force damage, which is, you know, Kasuga, Sayako, and, of course, Namba. So, yeah.
You're gonna be in a world.
Yeah!
Too easy, I'm afraid.
There we go.
I feel the stats going up.
Hell yeah. Excellent.
Yes! I'm getting stronger!
There we go. And with that, I've completed this extra dungeon. There wasn't very much to it, honestly.
Should I?
What I think is next on the agenda, though, is I am gonna do a little bit of... I'm trying to get Zhao and Joon-gi Han up, like, you know, on their bond levels and everything. So I think that what I'll do now is, just like the tiniest bit of like leveling and everything so that I can get them at least up to the first level of that. So I'll just be doing a little bit of regular fighting here and everything. Oh, dude! Taiga Saijima. Oh, boy. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, Daigo's outfit. Oh, maybe I'll... Because I was looking at his outfits, and, like, you know, I like Taiga, but Daigo's outfit from when Daigo was younger. Oh, yeah, we'll go with that. That looks cool on him. I do think I am going to try equipping, like, just a different costume for her, because I like the other one, but I mean, like, it was kind of getting old on me. Okay, I can get Zhao and Joon-gi Han up by 1, so I think we'll do that. We'll talk to Zhao first.
Yo, how goes it, Kasuga-kun?
Look at you. You're blending in already, Zhao.
You know it. Turns out drinks taste a lot better without bodyguards watching your every move.
Yeah? So that was the life of the former leader of the Yokohama Liumang.
That shit was dumped on me from the day I was born. Kind of a drag. Growing up knowing you had a fucking script.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the nice thing about alcohol is it tastes better if you complain while you're drinking it.
Oh, sure. Enjoy my childhood trauma. But I guess after all the shit you've been through, you've earned it.
Your dad led the Yokohama Liumang before you, right? What's he doing now?
He died a few years after retiring. Right in his bed. He's lucky he never got shot or stabbed.
Hey, yeah. That's a real achievement for a gang boss.
Yeah, I guess so. He only managed it by sleeping with one eye open his whole life. No matter how you slice it, it's not a great way to live. I sure as hell didn't want to lead the Liumang. But Mabuchi, this shit was always up his alley.
You mean Laoma? What even happened to that guy? I haven't even seen him since we kicked his ass during the whole Omi Alliance thing.
Don't you know what the Yokohama Liumang does to traders? They use this filling that goes inside meat buns.
What? You serious? Right now Laoma is... Baoma?
You're fucking hilarious. But I was kidding. You think I'm the kind of guy who'd do that?
Maybe? I don't know. I try not to judge based off looks.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but you're making it hard, man. For real. Where's Laoma?
I did not turn him into a meat bun, Kasuga-kun. That was a fucking joke.
Hey, I was hoping it was. But I also know if he did something real bad, you could be tempted to grind him up.
Well, he may not be inside a bun. But I never said I didn't put a bullet in him.
So are you admitting that you did now?
Oh, you're softer than any bun out there. Look at you all worried.
I just don't like the thought of that happening to people.
Even creeps like Mabuchi, who murdered your boss without a second thought.
Even creeps like him. All I wanted was to knock that guy's lights out and hand him to the cops.
But by the time his lights were nice and knocked out, the Omi showed up, and you never saw him again, did you?
You really did kill him, didn't you?
Alright, I'm bored of messing with you. I didn't kill him.
Oh, had a feeling you didn't.
Oh.
Why is that?
Hard to explain, but I don't get that vibe from you. Not one bit. In fact, it always kind of felt to me like your hard-ass act was just a show for your boys. A front you put on.
Ah, that's a little harsh there, eh, Kasuga-kun?
I can definitely see it, though. I can definitely see, like, you know, him having to play this role his whole life, you know, him developing, like, you know, a kind of emotional barrier around himself, you know?
You don't strike me as the type to lock guys up or torture them, either. Especially one of your own, like Mabuchi.
He and I call the same place home. Nothing could make me take his life. But now, Song-Hui's in charge of the Yokohama Liumang. It's up to her to settle things if Mabuchi shows his face again. He's the reason Komi-ju's a pile of ashes, so I don't think she'll be treating him as nice as I would.
Probably not.
Which is why I gave Mabuchi the heads up and told him to leave Ijincho.
Oh, god
Really?
damn.
Well, that's taking things into your own hands.
A few of his boys went with him. and I forgave the ones that wanted to stick around. It's a hard reset. Clean slate for everyone. Song-hui was good with that.
You two are more generous than I thought.
But she brought in a lot of cash for us, and he was damn consistent about it. The fact that he kept a bunch of shit hidden from us was an issue, but I could deal.
So you knew about it and you just let it slide?
The guys from my dad's generation were pissed, for sure. Kept saying Mabuchi was breaking sacred laws of the gang. But what did they expect from a sadist in Japan's most famous gray zone? That he'd have a moral compass or some shit?
Seriously?
How about we toast to Mabuchi, wherever he might be?
Well, he's no friend of mine.
Yeah, I really don't want to toast to him.
If you can cheer to him, I can too.
Now we're talking.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, like, at the same time, I really want him to get fucked over because I fucking hate Mabuchi. He's a son of a bitch. Alrighty, and now on to Joon-gi Han!
Hello, Kasuga-san. I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man, how's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's easy when you're as handsome as you.
That's kind of you to say. Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real? Hey, now you're speaking my language, man.
Yeah, he probably has money.
You certainly are a mysterious one, Kasuga-san. Song-hui speaks highly of you as well. I dare say it makes me jealous.
Oh, come on. Speaking of, have you been with her long? You've got this butler and lady of the house thing going on.
It's only been 3 years since I was brought into the Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
No shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body double.
Yep.
Body double? You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by our enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
I didn't figure people still did that kind of stuff. Wait, does that mean your face is...
An imitation, yes. What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Oh, man.
Out the window then, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Joon-gi Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Surely we're not that close yet, are we?
Oh, I want to know!
First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
Well, isn't this awkward? I'm afraid I'm the type to want a bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean Yakuza-like thing?
Weren't you once a member of the Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never heard of the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were serving time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself. Regardless, early in the decade, the Tojo clan attacked the Jingon Mafia and massacred a great number of them. Around 30 or so.
Yeah, and they did it with only 2 people. Like, that's the thing, is like, the Tojo clan back in the day had some of the most ruthless assassins, but some of the most talented people, like, you know, in the world, because, like, Kiryu Kazuma's, like, foster father, like, actually was one of the ones who carried it out and, you know, killed a shit ton of them. And, yeah, it was, here he is, Kazama-san. Kazama was unfucking believably smart. He was smart. He was a master assassin, and he also, like, he felt incredible guilt because he actually, unfortunately, and this is maybe a bit of a spoiler for the first game of Yakuza, but it's been out for so long now that I don't think that's that big of a spoiler. All the children of the people that he killed, he took to the same orphanage as a kind of penance. And he actually killed Kiryu's parents, like, you know, when Kiryu was a baby, and, you know, as part of a hit. And, of course, he couldn't bring himself to kill Kiryu or Kiryu's best friend, Nishikiyama. And so he instead brought them to this orphanage, and they grew up believing, basically, that they saw him as a father figure. And it always made him feel uncomfortable because he felt so much guilt for murdering their parents. But at the same time, he felt proud that, you know, they respected and loved him so much. So it was a complicated relationship, and I really liked it.
30?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure it was a well-known fact.
Still, to off 30 of them is...
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan, some of them as undercover agents. But deception is a tricky business, and all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go. One of them happened to be my father.
Oh, I see.
Then you were born here, in Japan.
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here. I wasn't even accepted by any Korean communities either.
Oh no.
My family was treated like slime and kicked out from wherever we went. We came to be called the Stray Jingon Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh?
Should have gone with Maverick. I'll go with that.
Stray Jingon Mafia ain't bad, but personally, I think Maverick sounds a hell of a lot cooler.
Maverick. One that's strayed from the herd. Maverick Jingon Mafia is a bit of a mouthful, though, isn't it? It's a little much.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Stray Jingon it is.
But I will give you points for style, if nothing else.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
My style went up, yeah!
So, what happened to the Stray Jingon after that?
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006. Around the time I turned 20, the Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan.
That was actually Yakuza 2, if I believe, if I'm correct on that.
But even as that happened, the Stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them here.
Which is fucked up.
You don't say. I might know a guy who could sympathize with that.
Oh?
Yeah, he's right in front of you. I got tossed out by my family and locked up for 18 years.
Oh, that's right. That must be why I can't bring myself to hate you, Kasuga-san.
So, what happened to the Jingon's big all-out attack?
Despite their careful planning, they were ultimately crushed by the Tojo clan. Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the Stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight. Both sides cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
It would seem so. I haven't been acting much like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Joon-gi Han? What's he up to now?
He revived the Jingon Mafia roughly 3 years ago, and at that time had taken over a considerable portion of Kamurocho. But he was shot in the head and killed. I was absent at the time.
Ah.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Wait, then that means... Can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Joon-gi Han, are you?
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Oh, he's still guarded.
You got me there.
Farewell.
Guess he's not the type to open up so easily. I'll just have to keep drinking with him.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Alrighty, I can get everyone up, but I think I'll start with Joon-gi Han, because, dude, I want to learn more about Han-chan. I want to learn his real name.
Yo, Joon-gi Han. If you're here drinking by yourself, I might as well join you.
Is that so? Well, I have no reason to tell you no. Do as you like. By the way, Kasuga-san, there's something I should tell you.
What's up?
I was contacted by someone in the Komeijoro. I've been told a group of people have been looking into me as of late. They seem to have learned that Joon-gi Han is somewhere in Ijincho.
No fooling. What's that all about?
No, we don't have much to go on at the moment. Nonetheless, we verified suspicious activity in my wake. That said, if they come seeking hostility, you and the others may be dragged into it along with me.
Oh no. What are friends for?
You know I don't mind getting dragged into your bullshit. We're tight.
That's precisely why I don't want to trouble you.
Don't be stupid. What's a friend for if you can't cause him some trouble every now and then? I welcome it with open arms, in fact. I can handle whatever shady shit you can throw at me.
I love Kasuga!
Such enthusiasm. I can't say I'm not amused.
So, any guess as to who these guys might be?
I can't be 100% certain, but it's highly likely that they're remnants of the Jingon Mafia.
Jingon Mafia? Then they're basically old allies, right?
It's hard to say. To them, I'm just cannon fodder, impersonating their dead boss. Perhaps they see that as unforgivable, in which case their goal would be to punish me.
Punish?
It's possible they'd go so far as to kill me.
Then couldn't we just avoid all this shit by saying you're not Joon-gi Han anymore?
Maybe so.
It's gotta be weird being another person forever. It's probably best to just be yourself, right? If I were you, I'd try to get my old name and face back.
A name is one thing. A face, however, it's not something you can change time and time again.
Yeah.
Moreover, I'm still waiting for more information on my pursuers. We shouldn't need to take action just yet.
Well, it's your call, so I'm good with that. But won't it be a drag if you get caught with your pants down and you're left wishing you would have been ready?
Right. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Man, you're always playing it so fucking cool. Would it kill you to listen to someone else for once?
I'd ask that you refrain from praise. You'll only embarrass me.
It wasn't a damn compliment.
Ha! Oh, that's cool! Dude, guys, I love all these bonds. Now, Eri got up to bond level 5, but I don't know if that means that that's the max level that she'll get up to, or what. Let's do Zhao next.
I was wondering if anyone would show up. I didn't expect it to be you. Aren't you busy? Should you really be drinking right now?
I'll drink whenever the hell I want to drink, Zhao. And don't forget, I was a regular at this place before you were.
Oh, is that how you want to play it? Okay, well, if we're doing that, then who's the newcomer in Ijin show, Kasuga? You or me?
Fair point.
And this whole schooling you as your senpai thing sure is embarrassing.
Yeah, you win.
Anyway, sit down, yeah?
You know, when we're out drinking like this, it's hard to imagine you ever being the leader of a gang.
Everyone's the same once you strip off the mask they put on for work. Rich, poor, leader, follower, whatever. You never know what people are really like.
I really like that that's true. Like, Zhao makes a very good point there that, like, you know, I mean, like, when I used to work, like, in retail and everything, there I was work Brandon, and, you know, work Brandon wasn't, like, you know, at all, like, you know, what I am. It was a facade you put on at work. At the same time, it doesn't mean that, like, oh, it's a lie. It's like, no, it's just another part of me. It's the service part of me. It was the part of me that I was like, okay, let's put on my best face for the customers. Let's make them happy. Let's make them have a little bit of fun. And if they want to buy shit, they're going to buy shit. And, like, you know, you'd be surprised the number of people that if you're just friendly with them and talk to them like a human being, that, you know, they'll buy a lot of shit. And yeah, you know, like, I use sale tactics. I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't. But at the same time, I never use underhanded tactics. That's one thing I never abided by. Because, like, there was always this bullshit thing they told us to do about, like, compliment a customer before, like, oh, dude, nice shirt, and everything, to try getting their good graces. If I saw someone had a genuinely cool shirt, I would tell them that. And it'd be one of those things where, like, oh, dude, like, someone was wearing, like, at one point, like, a Danganronpa shirt. I was like, oh, you are my people. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Like, we talked for a while about it and everything. And it's like, oh, did you? And I was like, oh, did you need to buy anything? And and the guy, like, you know, ended up not buying anything. And, like, you know, that was it. And, like, you know, like, I don't like giving false compliments. I don't like, you know, treating people like they're any different than me. And I like that Zhao is kind of the same when he's off work. He knows how to do his fucking job, but when he wants to be around his friends, he just wants to be a part of the team, be a bro. And he finally gets to have that now, because he never got to have that his whole life. And I love it. I love this whole development he's getting. You should see me when I strip down. You know, if I were a Yakuza, people are more than meets the eye.
Right. You can't judge someone just by looks alone. The important part is what's on the inside.
You catch on fast, Kasuga-kun.
Nah, I'm just stating the obvious, man.
Gotta look at someone's character to see whether they'd be a good leader or not. All jokes aside, there's this whole idea of being next in line just because you're the boss's son. No logic in it, but it's always there.
Yeah, can't choose who your parents are. But still, wasn't there some way you could have given up the throne? Not everybody's cut out to run a gang. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm sure somebody else would have stepped up if you had stepped down. Most important thing in any group is the leader being a good fit.
I don't know if I was a good fit or not, but I was a pretty sharp kid back then. If I put my mind to it, I could excel at pretty much anything. Sports, school, all that shit. And I don't remember losing any fights either. I was a lot craftier than the other kids.
Sounds like you were pretty talented.
I just didn't give a flying fuck, that's all. Guess that's what happens when you're good at everything.
Real modest, aren't you?
Up until I swapped places with my old man, we were always fighting with our rivals in Chinatown. But after their boss, Lau Ka Long, bit the big one, the Ijin 3 got their stalemate going.
Your rivals from Chinatown. Are you talking about the Snake Flower Triad? They were pretty crazy.
Yeah, Kiryu actually took them down in the first Yakuza game, or at least, very least, their leader. He took down their leader in the first game.
They pulled out of Japan a long time ago. There's not many of them left.
Oh, so you became the leader of the Yokohama Lumang after the Snake Flower Triad was out of the picture?
Just about. Had to have been almost 10 years ago. Honestly, the whole thing was a pain in the ass. Ogi Kubo let me in on the whole counterfeit bills thing right away. Also told me about how the stalemate in Ijin show was rigged from the start.
Man, still still can't hardly believe that.
The only people in the Liumang that knew about that were my dad and the old guard. The new boys kept saying they wanted to move in and take over, but it was always up to me to keep them on their leashes. Then it was no ambition this and a weak-ass bitch that. Sounds like a fun job, eh?
Haven't seen this side of you before, Zhao. You're really starting to open up and let loose. How many have you had?
It's not like I gotta worry about the gang anymore, so I'll get as drunk as I damn well please. Is that a problem?
Hell no, it's not. I was just saying, it's been fun.
Fun, huh? Well, maybe I have shown too much of my hand. If I was still the boss, my bodyguards would have stopped me by now.
Oh, really? I hope I didn't kill your buzz.
Nah, I know you're the kind of guy that just says whatever pops into his head. I'm gonna go sober up.
Yeah, sure. Let's get another drink when you're up for it.
Sounds good. Same goes for you, all right?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Nice. Got him up to level 2. Yeah, since the whole dungeon kind of proved to be just like a, not really like a big side quest thing, just a place to level up and everything, I think that I'll just make this whole episode about, you know, like everyone in their bonds and everything. And speaking of which, Adachi is about to be done. Like apparently, like level 5 is the max bond.
Yo, Adachi-san.
Hey, Kasuga. Thanks for being there during the settlement the other day.
Not a problem. Think of the story we can tell now. You playing a rich guy and me playing your secretary.
I thought it suited us perfectly, to tell the truth. Now how about I buy you a meal? Beef bowl sound good?
Hell yeah! Let's go to Akuushimaru.
Oh, so apparently we go somewhere for the max bond. That's cool. I like that.
What should I get? The new special looks good, but there's also the old standby.
Come on, when someone's treating you, you gotta go with just a standard beef bowl.
Aw, man, really? Well, at least let me get a large. Huh? Adachi-san, isn't that...
Takashi.
Hey, Taka!
Pipe down, dumbass! If he sees me like this, he's gonna know I'm not rich.
Right. Didn't think about that.
Not to mention, a rich philanthropist and his secretary eating at a dingy little beef bowl joint looks pretty weird. Let's get out of here before Takashi sees us.
What about the beef bowl?
Next time.
Next time.
Hey, that's the con man.
Hasegawa.
Okay, even though it was a bust, I still think that guy Yamada is a total sucker. We gotta try again. Okay, come on. Just keep the pen pal thing with him going for now, okay?
Oh no.
Okay.
Come on. We'll come up with a better plan. One that'll make us really rich.
You think the two of them could be working together?
Hey, what's going on here, Takashi?
Yamada-san?
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're getting beef bowls, because we're broke. Now tell us what you're doing here.
You're broke?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Yamada Moneybags was fake. I made it all up. I'm just a jobless old fart named Adachi.
Huh?
Surprise. Adachi-san was just pretending to be a high roller, so Takashi wouldn't feel bad taking his money.
And this is your way of showing thanks? By taking everything I've got?
Takashi, if I were you, I'd start apologizing. Adachi-san's not the only one getting pissed off right now.
We're the ones who need an apology. You've been lying about all this money of yours, and now it turns out you're just some bum.
You stay out of this.
No, I'm gonna fuck you up now. Messing with us and stirring up a bunch of shit? You got it coming, man.
Screw this. Time for me to kick your ass. Let's go out front.
Oh wow. Oh, and it's just the two of us. I love it. Oh, it's because we're drunk. Bam.
Hold it together.
Nice. I gave him a little too much alcohol, but it's fine.
Let's go.
Oh, he sobered up. Good.
Oh yeah? Yakuza.
Now we've sobered up.
That's how you do it.
Oh, wow.
God damn.
I'm so sorry.
Do you have any idea what it's been like to be me these past 20 years?
Hey, Kosuke.
Takashi-kun?
I just found this letter in my room. What's this about scraping a bumper and an out-of-court settlement? I don't remember anything about this.
Crap. I can explain.
Dude, did you pretend to be me to squeeze some money out of Yamada-san?
I'm really, really sorry, man.
So that wasn't even the real Takashi.
Hang on a sec, you two. Let's get this cleared up.
Yeah, seriously. This letter is the one I sent to Takashi to set a date for the settlement.
And you sent it to Takashi Kasumi, that's me.
Are you serious right now?
Then who's this?
He's my roommate, Kosuke. There was a time when we were both good students striving to become lawyers. Then Kosuke gave up on having a real career and started hanging out with some losers.
Oh.
My guess is they pressured him into impersonating me. He's not the type to stand up to people. Guess he would have made a crap lawyer.
Look, all I did was mention that my roommate had some sweet-ass deal where rich guy sends him money every month. Hasegawa-san's the one who came up with the scam idea. I'm really sorry.
I'd like to apologize as well, Yamada-san. Although, I guess I should just call you Detective Adachi.
What? How did you know who I was?
I've known for a while.
Oh.
Nobody else would have cared about me enough to support me all this time. But you fought for my father's innocence until the very end.
You know about that?
Yes. Even back then, I knew about it.
Oh!
Then let me say now what I should have said then. I'm sorry I didn't save your dad, Takashi.
Please, don't apologize. You've already helped me make sure that nobody else will suffer like my father did. Because I passed the bar exam.
Yeah!
Really? You kicked that exam's ass?
I did. They announced the results yesterday.
Hot damn! That's great, Takashi! Really, really great!
I owe it all to you. All your help over the years really made a difference.
Oh, well, if you ask me, it was worth every yen.
But I don't want to keep leaning on you, so I ask that you let your most recent gift be the last.
Sure. You don't gotta ask me twice. Even though, this time next month I might be a little sad not to help you.
Oh, then just keep sending it. After all, I could argue that you legally obligated yourself to keep doing it once you started.
What?
It's just kidding, that's not real. And I should know. I'm a lawyer.
Looks like Takashi-kun pulled a fast one on you, Adachi-san.
Yeah, just for a second there.
Oh, that's so good.
Nice to see a kid achieve something so big.
It is.
I mean, that's some real leveling up. Becoming a lawyer.
Yeah. God, Takashi must have worked his ass off. Ah, he's a good kid, all right.
Adachi-san, I think your kindness is what taught him to be good.
I don't know. Even without my money, I'm sure he would have made his dreams come true one way or another. That's just the kind of guy he is. He'll be a great lawyer. He'll help a lot of people.
I think you're right about that.
Thanks for everything, Kasuga.
Come on, don't get all sentimental on me.
I mean, it's just that, we've gone through some shit together, but in the end, it's, good times. I'm glad we met each other. I really am.
What a coincidence. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Oh.
Nice that the feeling's mutual. How about we celebrate Takashi passing the test with a drink?
Yeah! To great future lawyers, and great former detectives. Cheers! Cheers!
Oh, that's so great. I love it. Friends on the Force. Max Adachi's Bond. Nelson Strike. Ooh. Can now take the fortune teller job. Will now gain even more experience, but not in the party. Nice. Oh, that's so good. Okay, let's do Sayako next.
Yo, Sachan.
Oh, Ichiban. Perfect timing. Listen to this.
What's up? Oh, is it about Nanoha?
Yeah. I worked up the courage to call her and asked if she'd been caught up with any bad guys lately.
And how'd that go?
Well...
Not good, huh? Gotta say, I wouldn't have started with the bad guys line.
I just couldn't find the right thing to say.
Yeah, I know it's hard. But all that matters is getting Nanoha away from that dirtbag.
I don't know. We'd been apart for so many years, I was probably way out of line to tell her to break up with her boyfriend. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even take my calls if she knew I've been checking up on her this entire time. But at least she still doesn't realize I know about her being employed at a soapland. She can never find out, not ever. I'll pretend not to know for the rest of our lives if I have to.
Oh.
But how do I help her without letting on what I know? If I do nothing, Katsuragawa might bankrupt her and she'll end up right back at the soapland. Oh, what do I do? What do I do?
Oh.
I'm freaking out!
Wait, okay, none of these seemed like they would help.
Well, I guess I'll just have to use my ace in the hole.
Huh? You've had a plan this whole time?
No.
I sure do. You introduce Nanoha to a guy who's better than her boyfriend. Then she'll drop that loser like a rock.
No way. Her heart is a complete mystery. I mean, we're talking about a woman who fell in love with Katsuragawa.
Hear me out. You bring in a shining stud that makes all the other dudes look like ass. I bet he'll catch her eye.
Okay, but you're forgetting I don't know any guys like that. Where do I find a stud?
Come on. I'm sure he's closer than you think.
Oh, Kasuga!
You're looking at him.
I knew it! I knew he was gonna go with that.
You think you're the dreamy type, Ichiban? That's even funnier than your hair.
I wasn't joking.
Oh, I can hear how much it hurt his pride.
Sorry. Sorry. Whew. If it helps, I definitely feel more cheerful about this now.
Good shit then.
What else can we do? There has to be something.
Well, if you really don't think we can convince Nanoha to dump him, I don't know. Wait, we've been looking at this all wrong. We need to get Katsuragawa to stay away from Nanoha, not the other way around.
How are you gonna do that? Beat him up and run him out of town?
If he were the kind of guy to give up just like that, sure. But he probably isn't. Especially now that he knows Nanoha's willing to be his piggy bank. If we screw this up, he might even take her with him when he bails.
I can't let that happen.
I think what we gotta do is crush his pride. Like, get Nanoha to break up with him without shedding a single tear. As if he's nothing to her.
And how do we do that?
It's so obvious, Sachan. Haven't you caught on yet?
To what?
You pretend to be Nanoha and break up with them. Use the twin angle to your advantage.
Oh!
Yeah. March in and tell Katsuragawa you never want to see him again. I'll stand there and look intimidating while you give him the boot. That'll have him running.
I see. That might actually work.
I am so worried about this plan.
All we need is to find out where Katsuragawa's hanging out. Your employees could probably do that, right?
No problem. I'll tell the girls to start looking for him right away.
Great. We wait for their word, and we move in for the kill. It'll go fine. I'll be right there with you to make sure he doesn't give you trouble.
It's a date. Good thinking today, Ichiban. I'll go tell the girls to start asking around.
I mean, doesn't Nanoha have different hair color, though? I thought Nanoha had black hair. I thought that they were... Yeah, they're twins, but they don't exactly look 100% alike.
It feels like we're finally gonna wrap this up.
Oh. That's good. I like that. All right, Namba time.
Hey, Namba. You thinking what I'm thinking?
If it's a drink you want, I can't. I have to take care of some shopping.
You? Shopping?
It's for the bartender. He told me he'd give me an extension on my tab if I ran a couple errands for him. Pain in the ass all the same.
Man, you are getting a much better deal than he is.
Maybe so. In any case, I'll see you around.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Running around doing manual labor at my age. Where did I go wrong?
Last time we sat down for a drink, Namba said he gave up his career for Mizue-chan. He wanted to see her off, too, before she left the country. Too bad he doesn't have a clue about how to do that.
So, Namba and Mizue-chan. I assume you're hatching a plan to reunite them?
Ah!
Hold on. How in the heck did you...
Eavesdropping on customers has never been my policy. But you two hardly count.
Oh.
You mean you were listening in when Namba was pouring his heart out?
Not like I tried to. I just happened to be at the counter and something he said made me put two and two together.
What do you mean?
There's a bar I go to every so often. Just got themselves a new hostess. I believe her name's Futaba.
What's she got to do with Namba?
Well, as it turns out, this Futaba had been a nurse up until just recently. She was telling me about her nursing life at the hospital, and in the middle of her story, wouldn't you know it, a medicine theft turned up. She said a nurse who worked there, some guy, admitted to the theft before the cops could get involved.
What? But that could only mean...
I know. She had to have been talking about Namba. If that's true, then the two of them worked at the very same hospital. Naturally, I'd assume she would know when Mizue-chan is leaving.
Have you told Namba any of this?
No, not yet. Besides, he said it himself. He couldn't reach out to his colleagues even if he wanted to. On the other hand, I'm sure his drinking buddy could reach out on his behalf.
Oh, dude!
Man, you came strong with that one.
I love the bartender! Not only is he voiced by the amazing David Hayter, he's just an amazing character all around. I love it.
But listen, if you do go and meet Futaba, I wouldn't tell Namba if I were you.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to make it seem like I'm doing it behind his back.
I figured as much. So I called Futaba's bar and spoke to the mama there. She said Futaba's on her way.
She's on her way here? Wait, is that why you sent Namba shopping? Dude, how do you think that many moves ahead?
Dude!
Bringing people together is what a bartender does. All I can do is facilitate. The rest is up to you.
Dude, this bartender is the fucking shit! I love this man! He is amazing!
Then I won't let this chance go to waste.
Hey. So, my boss said you wanted to see me?
You're Futaba-san?
In the flesh. Am I supposed to know you?
Oh my god, I'm not even kidding you. I'm sorry. This Futaba is voiced by the same actress who voices this Futaba. I'm not kidding you. It's Erica Lindbeck. Holy fuck. It's just funny to me that they're playing a different kind of Futaba. I love it.
No, I just wanted to ask you a few things. Here, have a seat.
How long's this gonna take? I'm off today, and I was planning to hit the pachinko parlor.
Okay, I'll make it quick. And now listen, you were a nurse before, right?
Yeah, and?
One of your colleagues got fired for selling off meds. You remember who that was?
God, how would I know?
I'm sure you heard something. I'm thinking he's a friend of mine.
Look, the only thing I know about it is that the guy was some four-eyed mope.
Oh, that has to be Namba.
That name does ring a bell. Hey, hun.
No way. Shut up! They raised the jackpot?
Babe, do not let anyone sit there. I'm on my way right now.
Before you go, tell me, do you know anyone named Mizue-chan? She worked with you at the hospital and...
Who even cares? You're wasting my pachinko time!
Wait, we're not done!
Hey, guys.
Namba, hey! Back already? Man, you shop quick.
Yeah, well, I forgot the shopping list, so I had to come back and get it. Anyway, who was that walking out of here just now?
Say what?
I couldn't see her face or anything, but wasn't there a lady just in here?
Nah, you need better glasses, man. Nobody came in or out of here, right, bartender?
Yeah.
Huh? Is there a reason you two are acting suspicious as hell?
No!
Whoa, let's tone it down, buddy.
Could it be the two of you were conspiring to throw me a surprise birthday party?
Sure! I don't even know
You knew I had a birthday coming up, so you two must have gotten together to plan the whole thing out.
How is Namba so innocent? I love him!
Yeah.
So many people!
You got us, man. Now the surprise is ruined.
See, I knew it. You always go over the top when it comes to these things. So, what kind of party we talking here? Give me a hint.
Giving you a cocktail party. Sorry, top secret.
Sorry, man. Top secret.
You can't even give me a hint? Sure would cheer me up.
It might now, but wouldn't you rather save some excitement for your birthday?
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
They say hunger is the best spice, and, suspense is the spice of birthdays. Totally. So how about you kick back and let me spice this birthday up?
All right, I'm convinced. I'll try to be patient.
Dude, I love this man! I love these people! Let's see if we do the trick. I know I hyped up his birthday a lot, but I'll find a way to work it out. I confirmed that Futaba and Namba did work together. Didn't get any details on Mizue-chan. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to contact Futaba again.
Right. As soon as I'm back from the store, we are drinking.
I'll be here, man. Oh, and you better not pull some I forgot my wallet crap again.
Shoot. I actually did forget my wallet.
This guy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My God. Alrighty, so I've got Han and Zhao back up, so we're gonna see their next little scenes here.
Yo, Kasuga-kun. I've already got a good buzz going.
Oh yeah? Nice. Could use one of those myself. Mind if I join you?
Sure. I was getting kind of bored drinking by myself.
So, what are the Yokohama Lumon guys up to now? Any of them ever swing by your place?
Nah, I don't see them too much. And the ones who sided with Mabuchi seem pretty hesitant to get anywhere near me.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I mean, they did stage a full-on mutiny and shit. Do you ever wonder why they sided with Mabuchi instead of you?
Not really. But if I know those guys as well as I think, I'd say it was because Mabuchi was easy to understand.
Easy to understand? How you figure?
His goals were crystal clear. Everything for money and power. If rules had to be broken or blood had to be spilled, so be it.
So, in Mabuchi's world, as long as you had balls and muscle, you could work your way to the top.
Even if you stepped on your boys to get there. Long as you swore loyalty to Mabuchi.
Damn, that could get messed up fast. And I thought I heard somewhere that Mabuchi was actually pretty smart. That true?
Oh yeah. He spoke multiple languages, ran numbers better than a calculator, and most important of all, he was just fine with breaking kneecaps. He was born for the underworld. If he'd been Tojo, I bet he would have gone even farther than you.
Probably. Anybody be better by comparison? I don't know about that. Anybody be better by comparison?
Honestly, anybody would look like hot shit compared to me. I was known around town as rock bottom Ichiban for a while.
I see. Well, I take back what I said.
Where's that?
You got something Mabuchi doesn't. That's why me and so many others gravitate toward you.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Anyway, what I wanted to say was that the younger Mabuchi had some talent. Yeah. I even went as far as asking Mabuchi to be my right-hand man because of it.
Huh? You mean you're the guy that gave him all that power?
Oh yeah. I guess I am.
Come on, man. That's not something to laugh about.
Nah, you see, Mabuchi was just that special of a guy back then. He wasn't the type to just chill on the sidelines. Guy won me over too.
How exactly?
When Mabuchi was younger, he just had this, I don't know, I guess you'd call it aspiration. He was going straight to the top, and he had the talent to get there too. He had something I didn't. It's probably why I was so drawn to him. Just like you, Kasuga-kun. Now that I think about it, you two are pretty alike.
Come on, don't say that. Not when Mabuchi became such a scumbag.
Yeah.
How'd that happen anyway?
Thinking about it now, I imagine it had something to do with him being promoted to officer. From that moment on, he would challenge me right out in the open. Didn't matter that we were roughly the same age and I outranked him. He probably didn't like that I was born into the top spots, nor that I kept up the weak cooperation policy. Mabuchi was pretty goddamn assertive. As far as I know, I was nothing but a thorn in his side.
Well, then, sounds like you should have known he'd betray you eventually.
Nah, I probably would have trusted him no matter what he said. But I know my old man and his boys didn't think too highly of him. They said he'd betray us for sure, so it would be better to get rid of him sooner rather than later. They were pretty quick to try and make him disappear.
So what'd you do?
I fought back. I probably mentioned this earlier, but I think it's really dumb when people kill the guys in their own inner circles. And this was during a time when responsibility was starting to fall to me and Mabuchi instead of the old boys. Stomping out Mabuchi was like stomping out our future. So I stood up to them. The elders were pretty tough to persuade. That's the first and only time in my life I'd grovel like that.
You did all that for Mabuchi? Why go through that for a guy who hates you?
True, Mabuchi was a fucking weirdo, and at times an evil son of a bitch. He wasn't likable either. But he had a passion I didn't have. He had talent, and above everything else, I thought of him as my brother. You can see why I don't want him dead.
You're right. Sorry, I was out of line.
I'm getting used to you doing that. Don't worry about it.
Good thing you get me.
Why is that?
'Cause talking like this is great. I see now you're a pretty passionate guy, Zhao.
Oh, me?
Yeah, stop fronting so much already. You're always pulling that shit. That's why I could never figure you the hell out. Now that we're a couple drinks in, I feel like I'm finally getting to know the real Zhao. You got a lot of heart, and you care about your family. That goes a long way in my book.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing when you say it out loud like that.
Look at you, your face is all red. What's up with that?
Just drunk. Let's keep knocking him back, yeah?
Sure. To Zhao-senpai, for keeping it real. Cheers!
Cheers.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love this, man. God, do I love all of this. Got him up to level 3 now. Oh, you got the bodyguard job. Nice. And now Joon-gi Han. Joon-gi Han's on the phone. Who's he talking to?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you for your concern, Song-hui.
Guess he's on the phone with Song-hui.
Yo, what'd she say?
Oh, nothing. She just asked for an update on the situation. That's all.
Yeah, he's basically, I like how, like, by aligning with the Golden Jewel, she was like, I can't go with you personally, so I'm sending my best man, you know, Joon-gi Han, to be with you guys instead, which I like.
Yeah, bet it feels pretty good knowing a babe like her's looking out for you.
I'm blessed to serve one such as she. The Joon-gi Han I served before was quite the blessing as well.
It must have been the real Joon-gi Han, when he was killed 3 years ago. I think that the reason he wants to continue being Joon-gi Han is a kind of, it's more like an homage to the person, because I have to admit, I loved the Joon-gi Han from Yakuza 6. He was an amazing character, and he was fair. Like, what I like is that he rigged a fight against Kiryu, but Kiryu, and the fight was against him, and he still won. And he promised Kiryu that if he won the fight, he would walk out of that building alive. Even though Kiryu was knee-deep in enemy territory, he could have been gunned down at any moment. Joon-gi Han promised him if he won, he'd let him go. And he did win. And when one of his boys, like when one of Joon-gi Han's boys, like from the Jingwon Mafia, tried to gun down Kiryu from behind, Joon-gi Han himself fucking, like, you know, like stopped the guy. And, you know, Kiryu was like, Kiryu was kind of surprised, and he said, and, you know, Joon-gi Han said, I promised you would leave alive, didn't I? And it's just like, it's so fucking cool. And it makes sense, like, why, like, this Joon-gi Han probably admires him so much. Or at least I think that's where this is going.
If I'm to talk about Joon-gi Han, I'll need to provide some backstory.
Cool with me. I got plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Ha! Then I hope you're prepared to sit for a while.
Sure, I'm all ears.
My father was one of the stray Jingwon Mafia I mentioned earlier. And to speak further, he was a lowly thug left behind in a foreign land. In my youth, I was relentlessly beaten by my father, in addition to being neglected by those around me.
Oh, God.
Home, school. No place provided me with even the slightest bit of sanctuary. Thinking back on it, I'm sure I was a rather dissolute child.
Well, you're not alone in feeling like you got no place to go. Plenty of people feel that way, even civilians.
Feelings of isolation are really that common, huh? Not sure if I should be comforted or not.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't derail the story, did I?
The real Joon-gi Han had also been raised in a poor and neglected environment like me.
Ah.
But rumors of his strength, intelligence, and ambition started to swirl. And as the men from my father's generation grew older, Joon-gi Han started gaining more and more power. In fact, it was thanks to him that the stray Jingon found any success in Kamurocho at all. While the Tojo clan was being choked by anti-violence laws, the Jingon Mafia were steadily gaining a sense of existence.
Sounds like he must have been pretty cool.
Yes. But my father, who underestimated him as some young greenhorn, failed to prove his worth and was left trying to catch up. A staunch alcoholic, he used what drunken wit he had to try to get close to the young leader. So, eventually he worked out a plan. He would mold his own son's face, set him up as a body double, and offer him as tribute.
What?
I was drugged by my father, and this was done to me while I slept.
Oh my God!
No way! He did all that just to impress the boss?
When he was presented with a body double, even the real Joon-gi Han could only force a smile. But he saw what had gone into my face, and he respected the effort. So he said it was a fair offer, and took me under his wing.
And what's your father doing now?
He's long since passed away. His health was already in steady decline, and for what it's worth, I'm sure he wasn't opposed to dying at the bottom of a bottle.
That's a shame. Guess you two weren't super close then.
Joon-gi Han kept me at his side as much as possible so that I might learn his mannerisms. Strangely enough, It was the only place that finally felt like home.
Yeah.
I was very much his servant, and he was very much my master. But in spite of that, we shared a lot of laughs in the long time we spent together. A lot of drinks as well.
I can definitely see that. I will say that, like, I wasn't a big fan of Yakuza 6 purely because I found out that they scrapped the original idea and instead went with Kiryu being a grandpa to a little baby. And, like, it's not like it's a bad game and everything, but the original story was going to be a lot better. And, like, I'll talk about that another time. I don't want to distract from this. But, yeah, like, I liked what they did with Joon-gi Han in Yakuza 6. And, like, I liked that they're bringing, like, you know, he was a really good character that he wasn't in the game very much before he got assassinated. He was in there for like a couple of chapters and then he gets assassinated trying to tell Kiryu the truth about, like, you know, like this big conspiracy and everything as a way of getting back at the people who betrayed him. So yeah, it's really sad. I liked Joon-gi Han, and I like that we have his replacement here to tell us more about who he was.
And though I was his double, it would be rude of me to say that we came to resemble twins.
So the way you're talking right now, that's something Joon-gi Han taught you?
The real Joon-gi Han had a way with words I never will. And when he walked into a room, you knew it. Try as I might, I would never reach his level.
Hearing you say all that makes me even more curious.
About what, may I ask?
How did you imitate him? You guys have assured yourselves? Did he dress as sharp as you?
I'm pretty curious how you managed to totally imitate this guy.
Oh?
Changing your face is one thing, but to be able to be just like the guy means you're, like, a master impersonator or some shit.
Unfortunately, it's far more than impersonation. It's a lifestyle, which requires one to change on the inside as well.
Well, sorry for asking about something so stupid then.
Not at all. It's been a long time since I've laughed like this.
Oh, that's good.
But you know, despite me saying sorry, there's still one thing I gotta ask.
And that is?
Isn't it about time you told me your real name?
Ah.
Still a no, huh?
Ha. Just a little taken aback is all. I have no problem telling you.
Oh my god, what is it?
When I was first brought into this world, I was given the name Yeon-soo Kim.
Oh.
Yeon-soo Kim.
I have no intention of returning to that name. Not when the real Joon-gi Han has already passed away.
The real one took a bullet to the head, yeah?
Correct. There was conflict with a group from Hiroshima that had made its way into Tokyo.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, the Jingon Mafia died along with him.
Yeah.
At the time, I was given the role of staring down the other hostile groups within Kamurocho as Joon-gi Han. But with their real boss dead, the remaining Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho were nothing but paper tigers. Should our enemies have discovered this, we would have been ousted and probably killed.
If it were me, I probably would have gotten the hell out of Kamurocho. Left everything behind.
Yes, that's precisely what I did. The few remaining members at my side did the same. But seeing as the Jingon Mafia was all I'd ever had, I had no place to go. No refuge where I might reconvene with my allies. I was lost and alone in the world. Like a man dying of thirst in the desert, surrounded by a hungry pack of wolves.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I found a faint glimmer of hope in the Korean community here in Japan. But even they refused to accept me, as I was nothing but a criminal to them. Thinking on it now, I should have expected as much from those living an honest life.
Yeah, but it's not your
still,
fault.
In my confusion and dismay, I challenged them, asking why they would abandon one of their own.
I get that.
It was enough to make them call the police. And I'm sure that under normal circumstances, I would have been taken away. However,
Huh? Come on, man. Don't just leave me hanging.
The police officers were imposters, and instead of being incarcerated, I was brought to my new home, Yokohama Ijincho.
So those fake officers, were they?
Members of the Komijul, sent to retain me under the orders of Songhui. It turned out that the Komijul was a place that many former Jingon members had drifted to. Those that distanced themselves from Kamurocho slowly but surely found their way there.
Oh yeah. Songhui did mention something about the Komijul having roots in the Jingon Mafia.
Indeed. Komijul is essentially a safe haven for refugees. That's why they tend to keep quiet and remain exceedingly closed off. For many years, they spied on the Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho from a distance, keeping close watch on their movements. I was fortunately saved by the hand that the Komijul had extended to me. Moreover, Songhui told me what had happened to the real Joon-gi Han. That he had been shot in the head by an assassin hired by the Hiroshima Yakuza, taken by surprise from the shadows.
Yeah.
An assassin? So what'd you guys do? You kill him?
No. By the time I'd learned of his existence, he was already dead.
Yeah.
I wasn't even given the chance for revenge. I spent many of the following days in despair. But even though I was in such a hollow state, Songhui patiently waited for my recovery. She was more like family to me than my abusive father could have ever hoped to be. A sister to replace the brother I had found in Joon-gi Han. Frankly, nothing would hurt me more than to betray her expectations and disappoint her.
I see.
And Kasuga-san, as for you and me... I'm wondering what sort of boss you'll be. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
Aww.
I don't remember ever becoming your boss. Right now, I think drinking buddy is a better term, don't you?
I see. Then I will do my best to live up to that title.
Well, guess that's finally it for introductions. He sure is shy, that Young-Soo Kim.
Yep. Young-Soo Kim. Oh. I'll probably still call him Han-chan purely because that's what, it seems like that's what he wants to be anyway. Just trying to, you know, pay homage to his fallen brother, you know. Alrighty, I got them all up to another level, so let's go back to Joon-gi Han. Han-chan. Or, Young-Soo Kim, as we now know him as.
Yo!
Perfect timing, Kasuga-san. There's something I must tell you.
Huh?
I believe I mentioned that a group was looking for me in and around Ijincho, and that the Komijul were looking into their motives and identities.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You learn anything new?
Yes. It seems they've disappeared from Ijincho. They've avoided the Komijul's nets at every turn.
Well, it's not over yet.
Wait, no, hold up. We can't just let him off that easy, right? Don't you want to know who they are?
It's a wonder you're still alive, considering how reckless you are, Kasuga-san.
That's a good point.
Not that I'm against it.
Huh?
I said nothing about taking it easy. It's possible that the group in question has left the city, and I imagine it's because they found their target.
Their target?
What I mean is, I believe my enemies have already ascertained my location and are waiting for the opportune moment to strike.
Huh.
If that's the case, then they're quite skilled. They've managed to elude the Komijul's eyes this whole time.
But that's bad news, right?
Yes. And for you and everyone else around me, we could fall right into their hands at any moment.
Okay, but that's only if we sit around and wait, right?
What?
No point in being such a stranger. We'll lend you a hand. Let's find these creeps together.
Yeah!
Hit them before they hit us. You feel me?
Oh, dude.
The Komijul have been looking into their whereabouts. Even so, they've proven quite difficult to find. Finding them on our own won't be easy.
So you really think they're Jingon Mafia remnants? You were saying something about that last time, right? That they might be after you because you're using your old boss's name?
Yes, I have no reason to deny that given the circumstances.
Then why not drop the Joon-gi Han thing and go back to being Young-soo Kim? I'm guessing there's some reason you can't do that. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, there's nothing preventing me from doing so. I simply wish to continue being Joon-gi Han.
Even if it means being hunted down?
I don't wish to get you or the others involved in the Jingon Mafia's troubles. But it appears to be too late, so I may be troubling you already. Everyone should be on their guard. My pursuers could attack at any time.
You forget who you're talking to or something?
I'm sorry?
We've tangled with both the Ijing 3 and the Omi Alliance guys. We couldn't let our guards down even if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Adding the Jingon Mafia to that list ain't gonna make us any less ready.
Interesting. It seems our little party is much tougher than I expected.
Yep.
Then I'm amongst reliable friends. Maybe I am allowed to trouble you after all.
So what now? Do we toast to our new friendship yet?
No, I won't be getting that close. It would be out of character for Joon-gi Han.
Keep putting yourself on a pedestal like that and we'll start leaving you out.
Makes me a little sad. Alright, let's do Zhao next. There's Zhao drinking solo. Looks right at home.
Kasuga-kun, just in time. I was waiting for you.
What's up? Did something happen?
I'll get right to the point. Mabuchi's come back to Ijincho.
Wait, really? I thought you gave him and his boys the boot.
Right? Ain't that some shit? After we let him go and everything.
Yeah. Do you think he wants back in the Yokohama Lumang?
Who knows? I don't think he has that kind of power anymore. Most of his lackeys bailed on him.
What about the Omi? Is it possible they're still backing him?
The Omi Alliance wouldn't have any use for him at this point.
Yeah.
Well, if that's true, wouldn't it mean his return isn't much of a threat?
That's what I'm thinking. Mabuchi's out with the trash now. Bet you're happy about that.
I don't want to kick him out when he's down. Time to put the final nail in the coffin. We shouldn't underestimate him.
Maybe. But remember, he was in control of Ijincho not that long ago.
I'm sure I've said it before, but the real issue is with Songhui.
Yeah. She'd be setting a bad example if she didn't bring the hammer down on the guy who torched their home.
Yep. She's running the show now. Songhui finds out Mabuchi's back, he's as good as dead.
True. So, what do you want to do about all this?
I want to chase him off before the Komi Jewel make their move.
So you still won't turn your back on him? Even after all he's done?
Right. Think I'm just too soft. But when it comes down to it, he's still my brother. Even though he acts nothing like it. Guy tried to kill me for shit's sake.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being soft. You're better off that way, if you ask me. I like knowing there's actually a beating heart somewhere in that chest of yours.
Don't tell me you're surprised, Kasuga-kun. Bastard.
Anyway, if we're gonna get to him before the Komi Jewel, we can't be sitting on our asses. Once we find out where he is, we're gonna have to move quick. If you need a hand, just let me know.
Kasuga-kun, thanks. You know, if anyone's a softie here, I'd say it's you.
Does that make you think any less of me?
Nah, quite the opposite. I think it's actually pretty cool.
Good shit.
Nice. Alrighty, let's do Namba's final section first. Jeez, Namba, this is by far the happiest I've ever seen you.
Hey, I see someone's in a good mood.
Of course. I wanted to have a surprise party ever since I was a little kid.
Right.
That's right. I was supposed to ask that Futaba chick about Mizue-chan leaving. All I did was accomplish feeding Namba some bullshit. No, that means you actually got to give him a good birthday party.
Well, how's it coming along? The party plans, I mean.
Oh, great.
Well, don't overthink it. I'm just grateful for the effort.
Oh.
No way. I'm using practically all the brain power I have on this.
Namba, can I borrow Kasuga for a moment?
Why? What's going on?
It's about your birthday. Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, now would we?
No, we sure wouldn't. Go do your thing, Ichiban.
Oh, dude!
Kasuga?
Oh,
sure.
Dude! Like, I want them to actually have a birthday party for him now, though!
So I spoke on the phone with the mama who runs the bar.
What bar?
The one Futaba works at. Apparently, she was caught stealing.
She's stealing?
I know. What's more, Futaba is apparently quite a playgirl. I hear her latest boyfriend has her hooked on pachinko.
Jeez.
Anyway, the mama started crying and asked me to get back her money. Futaba should be over at Pirates, one of the local pachinko parlors.
So she's gambling with stolen money? What a catch.
Yeah, listen. Would you mind taking care of this? I think it'll be a good chance to get more details about Mizue-chan.
Good idea. I can get the money and the info out of Futaba in one fell swoop.
Excellent.
Babe, you hungry for sushi or yakiniku?
Shit, why not both? You hit the freaking jackpot just now.
Baby, I am the jackpot.
Oh, God.
Hold up. Shouldn't you be giving that money back to your boss?
This loser again. What do you even want from me?
A couple things. First, you need to give back the money you stole from your job. And second, I need info on Mizue-chan, a nurse you used to work with. Dreams of going overseas, helping people in need. Any of that ring a bell? Anyway, I know she plans on leaving the country as part of a hospital program. I need to find out when.
Yeah, well, what does she matter to you?
Remember that guy Namba? The one who got busted selling meds? Turns out he didn't do a goddamn thing. It was actually all Mizue-chan. Granted, she only resorted to theft to pay off her parents' debt. But it was Namba who took the fall, admitting to the crimes himself. Yeah, I think he really had a thing for the chick, to be honest with you. Bottom line is, I want to help Namba see Mizue-chan off. And you're my ticket. Huh? You think this is funny?
As if Mizue would ever do something so honest.
What do you mean? She said she was inspired by Florence Nightingale.
Yeah? Then tell me, why'd she end up working at a bar in the shittiest part of Ijin show?
Yeah, I figured that was her.
Since when does she work at a bar?
Ever since she realized her pay was so pathetic that she had to resort to stealing? That sound like a noble nurse to you?
Wait, are you trying to tell me?
That's right, dumbass. I'm Mizue. Futaba's just a hostess name.
You're Mizue? You're nothing like Namba said.
Oh, sure. The creep who could never keep his eyes off me. Just the thought of him makes me want to throw up. Though he did turn out to be a good patsy. Didn't see that one coming. Guess my little damsel in distress story won him over. You dumb boys are always looking for a chance to play hero.
But what about your parents' big debt?
Are you dense? I wanted some money to hit the pachinko slots with,
and that's what I got.
Oh.
So, all that shit about going overseas, following in the
Oh
footsteps of
no,
Nightingale?
Namba.
I can play such a convincing little angel. All that time I spent in my high school drama club literally paid off.
And you're just fine letting Namba's sacrifice go to waste?
Even if he hadn't intervened, I would have just kept on doing it. Not like it mattered. I knew I'd get busted eventually. Then I just drifted like a flower from city to city, man to man. Heartbreaking, isn't it?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm real torn up. You did my friend dirty there, lady. If he ever finds out he helped the fucking Wicked Witch, he'd die inside.
Son of a bitch. You calling my girl names?
Oh, dude.
I get it, but I'll fuck you up.
Kick his ass, babe! Send him to my old emergency room!
He's certainly welcome to try. Heck, I'll call the ambulance myself.
Oh yeah? I don't know, man. I'm feeling lucky today. In fact, I'm on a winning streak. Yo, help me kill this scruffy piece of shit.
This is gonna be easy.
Hell yeah.
Show me what you got. Let's get it done. Check this
Oh
out.
yeah?
Here's how I
You want money? Take that money! Oh shit. No, bad time for my controller to start to die.
Ass kicking time. I got this.
Oh no. You have a gun that you didn't even use. Why is that guy in an idle motion? Like, again, it's like a guy in an idle motion of, like, having a baseball bat when he doesn't actually have a baseball bat. Yeah, that was super easy.
Well, at least I kick ass at Chico.
Babe, wait! Atsushi-chan!
Stop right there. You need to return what you stole.
Oh, the bartender!
Barkeep?
I figured out Futaba's real name. She can thank her boss for that.
I can't believe Namba gave up his entire career. And for what?
Perhaps he's better off not knowing the truth.
Oh, but I don't know.
Yeah, but isn't it wrong to hide this kind of stuff? Especially from a guy who's had my back.
And you'd repay him by pushing him over the edge?
Oh, what's the point? Oh, no.
Look, it's not my place to tell you what to do anyway. This is between you and Namba. You two are close. I know you'll do what's best.
Oh.
But how will I know what's best?
You're a bitch.
Hey, we're done here, right? I think I'll just leave the money here and go.
Not so fast.
What now?
You said you were in drama club, right?
Yeah, so what?
You owe me a favor. And don't try to weasel your way.
No, this is even worse. I think I have an idea what he's
Okay.
gonna do. Oh no, it's gonna be bad. Oh no. I have an idea.
Sup, fellas?
Hey, Ichiban. Where have you been?
All over. Prepping for your big birthday blowout.
Damn, man. You're gonna drive me crazy with all this birthday talk. You sure you can't give me a hint?
Nope, not gonna spoil the surprise. Actually, there is one thing I've got to ask.
What is it?
When is your birthday, anyway?
Dude, well, how can you plan a party if you don't even know the freaking date?
Come on, I'm just double-checking. To get the facts straight.
Excuse me. Is there a Nanba-san here?
Oh no! I knew it! Oh, they're lying!
Mizue-chan. Is Is that you?
Namba-san! Oh, it's been so long!
Well, yeah, but what are you doing here? And that bag, does that mean?
That's right. I'm transferring overseas, like I've always dreamed. I fly out today.
Oh no, they're lying!
So that dream is about to come true. Good for you, Mizue-chan.
Oh no!
I need to apologize. I let you take the fall for me without a second thought.
Don't mention it. I was a piss-poor nurse anyway. I'm happy it was you who stayed.
But you sacrificed everything for me!
It was worth it. As long as you're happy, I don't have any regrets. If you're gonna be like Nightingale, you got some big shoes to fill, right?
Oh, Nanba!
I'll be rooting for
you. You are too pure for this world!
Thank you. That means a lot. I hate to cut this short, but I need to catch my plane.
No problem. And take care of yourself. So long, Mizue-chan.
I'm happy for you, bro.
You know what? So am I.
Isn't that cool, though? She came out of her way just to see you.
She didn't do much. You, on the other hand, that was cool.
Huh? What's that even mean?
What happened just now? I know that was all you're doing.
Oh.
Wait, then what else do you know about Mizue-chan?
Well, I overheard the bartender talking on the phone. So, I pretty much know everything.
Oh,
then why'd you play dumb?
I don't know. Maybe it just feels good when people are being nice to me.
Oh.
Well, fuck me. I really thought I pulled that one off.
In friendship, you get what you give. And that includes trying to trick people.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to trick you, but I didn't want you to get hurt either.
No need to apologize. It's on me to accept that Mizue-chan wasn't who I thought she was. I'm just glad I have a friend like you around, Ichiban.
Yeah!
Namba.
Forget it. As I recall, we were gonna have a drink.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Friends in low places. Oh, that's so beautiful! Heat Buster. Oh my god. Oh, that was so beautiful, guys! Oh, and that's her as her sister.
Yo, Sachan.
Huh? Sachan?
Wait, you're not Sachan?
It's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait, are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me?
Yeah, I can tell by the voice. They have different voice actresses.
Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saiko!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
For sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business. And his bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into you? You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
Oh, come on, babe, don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in $2 million back at the Soapland easy.
Hey man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you $2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking tightwads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
Oh.
Nah, thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No. Haven't you done enough?
What? What did you say?
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You need to let Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other girls coming around anyway.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn Soapland.
Dude, I love this guy!
Sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Dude, Yamashita, I love you, dude!
Why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Can't say I didn't see this coming. Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
Yeah, it was.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita.
I love...
Kinda cute, honestly.
I love how he's, like, talking about this when they're in a life-threatening situation.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, I'm in the Nanoha costume. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, you guys in trouble.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Here we go.
You're in it now.
Cool.
That guy looks like Yamashita. I don't want to hurt him. I don't think that is him, though. Definitely. Oh, it's Tani. Okay.
Here we go. You gotta help. Right. I'm ready now. I'm not backing down.
There we go.
That's how you do it.
That was insanely easy.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, and get the hell out of Ijincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
All right. I won't hit you again. I won't.
Huh?
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Yeah! That was awesome. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that makes me feel so good.
Wait, are you for real? This is Nanoha's sister? She has a twin? Damn.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters.
I love this guy!
So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye. And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
It still kinda sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Aww.
Still.
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts, but I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Aww.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it. But then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time.
Oh, dude. Oh, like, I love this small side character, I love it, but dude, like, he's voiced by Lex Lang, who's been in the voice industry for so long. I haven't heard him in a lot of stuff recently, but, like, you know, probably the biggest thing people would know him from is he played, Sonosuke Sagara from, Rurouni Kenshin. And recently, if you guys actually watched, Megalobox, he played the, like, you know, the main, like, quote unquote, like, antagonist, although it's like he's more of like a boxing rival and everything. I can't remember his name right now, but future Brandon will put it on the screen. Yeah, he plays that guy too. He's amazing. And what's cool is that both he and Kaiji Tang, the guy who voices, of course, Ichiban here, played opposites in that, where, you know, Kaiji Tang voiced the protagonist of Megalobox, and he voiced like the antagonist. It's really cool. I love hearing him in more stuff again. Oh god, I've missed him so much.
When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister's squeeze kinda low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Ah.
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan.
Yes, a little overbearing, but still not a bad person.
I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
Aww. Yay! Friends like sisters. Aww. Nice. Alrighty, so we're gonna finally finish up all of the bonds with all of our teammates. Oh, he's not here.
Yo, bartender! What's up with this one here? If nobody's drinking it, can I have it?
Shit. Could you be any more of a cheapskate? Joon-gi Han was just sitting there.
Joon-gi Han? Well, he ain't here now. Where the hell he go?
Dunno. Went somewhere in a hurry. Looked like he got a phone call and rushed out.
A phone call? Hope those Jingon guys aren't causing any trouble for him. I'm guessing this wasn't more than a few minutes ago?
Yeah. You pretty much just missed each other.
Got it. I'll go see if I can find him then. What's so important it gets you to leave your drink behind, huh, Joon-gi Han?
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, shit. Yo, fancy seeing you here.
Ha. Are you not embarrassed?
I don't do embarrassed.
I've been aware of your presence from the moment you started following me. I pretended not to notice because I didn't want to embarrass you in front of others. Hence, my bringing you to a place so secluded.
Really? Okay, I'm a little embarrassed.
Kasuga-san, you were worried about me, were you not? I can't say I blame you. It just so happens, I'm currently in a position where I could use your help.
Huh?
Where I'm going will be difficult to access alone. Would you care to accompany me?
Oh, an invitation from the great Joon-gi Han himself, huh?
It's nice every once in a while, is it not?
It definitely is.
The hell is this place? A strip club? It doesn't look like they're up and running.
Yes, your assessment is correct.
What gives? Why'd we come here?
I should fill you in. You are not the only one following me, Kasuga-san. However, they would have never revealed themselves while under the Komijo's gaze.
Then you knew we were watching. Is that right, Yansu? Come now. Why isolate yourself like this?
I'm not Yansu. I'm Joon-gi Han. It's certainly been a while, though, hasn't it?
So the fake wants to become the boss. You think we'd let you get away with that?
Wait. These guys are...
Yes. They're survivors of the Jingon Mafia. They came here after hearing whispers of Joon-gi Han's name. According to the Komijo, 7 of them have been watching me throughout Ijincho. I had recently learned that they had closed in on my location, which meant that I could take them all down at once.
And that's why you lured them here.
They would have been too much to handle on my own. But fortunately, Kasuga-san, you decided to follow me. Would you be upset if I expected your help in this matter?
Man, why didn't you say so earlier? Why'd you have to tell me last minute?
If I had told you then, your face would have given my plan away. I can't say I had much faith in your crafty side.
That's fair.
The Jingwan Mafia will eventually be rebuilt, but you have no right to be its leader. Don't you dare assume Joon-gi Han's name, traitor!
Oh. Alright. Han-chan! Let's do this shit. I'm even dressed like him, I forgot!
I got this. A gift for you.
Oh no, I should have gone for them first.
Watch me.
You're in it now.
Cool.
Well.
There we go. Good job, Han-chan.
Let's go.
Oh no, Han-chan!
Take this.
Are you quick enough?
Bam! I'll get him, Han-chan!
Bring it on.
Cool. Hey, I finally got that one for once. That one's hard to get, too.
Watch me.
I'll let Han-chan take him out.
Take this.
I don't miss.
No, you don't.
Clear the way.
Nice! Nice!
Impossible. Beaten by this fake.
Kasuga-san, stay on your guard and make sure none of them escape.
Yeah, sure thing. But, what are you planning to do with these guys? We've done enough. You're not set on killing them, are you?
I suppose we'll just wait and see.
Yansu Kim isn't capable of that. He's Joon-gi Han in face only. Second-rate trash. Once the boss was gone, he took off running. He's completely useless. Well, what's your excuse? Why be a double if you can't die like one?
I concede that I failed to serve my purpose as a body double. And I cannot refute being called useless. It is as you say. However, the reason I've chosen to remain Joon-gi Han, even now, is for all of you. I have no intention of leading the Jing'an Mafia.
What?
Gotta say, I'm lost here too.
The day Joon-gi Han was killed and the organization crumbled, what were each of you doing? And where?
Huh? What are you getting at?
You were most likely without a place to go, surviving with little or no purpose, were you not? We were a people who had finally found their place, thanks to Joon-gi Han. It was our only place. After the organization was lost, there was nowhere any of us could turn to. The same was true for me as well. It was by luck, and luck alone, that I was saved by Ijincho's Komijul. I wanted to help. I wanted to offer my hand to those of you that had lost everything of the lives they had once known.
Huh.
However, I had no way of finding all of you once you had dispersed and gone into hiding. That being the case, rather than search for you individually, I decided I'd have you come to Ijincho. If rumors of your dead boss wandering the streets surfaced, you wouldn't be able to resist seeing if they were true. And should you have come to reason that said person was your boss's double,
I knew you guys wouldn't be able to let that slide, and you'd come out for blood. Sooner or later, you'd all make your way down to Ijincho.
You really did this to help us?
yes. If you'd been sniffing around down here, then surely you would have heard about the Komijul at some point. Although I imagine the origins of the Komijul never made themselves known to you.
What origins?
The Komijul are Chingon Mafia refugees. Those who were sent to Kamurocho by the mainland and lost.
What?
By the end of the 1980s, the ones who managed to escape found shelter here in Ijincho, Yokohama's gray zone. The Komijul had been ready to help those like you and me. I've remained Joon-gi so that you might take my hand and come home. It's been my aim to see that not a single one of us gets left behind.
So it's true. It really was for all of us.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. Oh, I thought I had no idea how this was gonna end. Oh, it's so cool.
Son of a bitch, man. Why you always gotta be so cool?
'Cause he's Joon-gi.
My apologies for causing you so much trouble. Thank you, Kasuga-san.
So, are those guys gonna join up with the Komijul?
Yes. As long as people have a place to call home, they will always have the courage to go out and fight. I'm hoping they'll use the Komijul as footing and eventually stand on their own.
That's gotta be the most sentimental thing a dude dressed like that has ever said, man.
This outfit belongs to the boss I respected. If you're going to make fun of it, I'll be forced to defend his honor.
Wait, huh? Come on, dude, lighten up. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Some jokes cross into slander, and that I cannot abide.
Oh no.
If it wasn't coming from you, that is.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know, outside of Song-hui, you are the only person I've ever revealed myself to. There is nothing more to hide at this point.
Yep.
So, how's it feel? Bet you're pretty relieved, huh?
As much as I'd hate to admit it, you're right. It's nice to take off the mask sometimes. So, would that make us friends at this point, Kasuga-san?
Hell yeah.
You really asking for confirmation? I didn't think you were the type.
My apologies.
Oh, friends with familiar faces. Oh, I like that. That one's good. All right, and then the very last one. Zhao.
Well, seeing as you're here, I imagine you got some free time right now.
What if I do?
Want to tag along with me as backup? A meeting with Mabuchi.
You found out where he's hiding?
Oh, yeah. He sent over one of his guys.
Really? Who?
Zhang! Wow!
Yo. Wait, you're Zhang, right? Mabuchi sent you? Why are you on his side? Last I checked, he didn't give you the time of day.
Shut it. Laoma needs me now more than ever.
Guess he really did lose a lot of boys. The only ones left are weaklings who got nowhere else to go.
What the fuck you say?
Easy, Zhang. Just let it go. So, are we going to Mabuchi's super secret hideout or not?
I'll take you there. Just follow me.
Hang on a sec. Just what does Mabuchi want with us?
He wants permission to return to Yujin-sho. And he's not asking you, Kasuga. He's asking the boss.
The Liu Mang's under Songhui now. You know that, right?
Yeah, but Lao Ma said he wants to make things right with you first.
The Komi-ju lost their home because of him. I don't think he has much chance of being forgiven, you know?
He knows that.
And he still wants to apologize to Zhao? That doesn't sound like Mabuchi to me. Don't you figure it's a trap?
What do you think? But if we want to see Mabuchi, we'll have to go along with it.
Oh, he knows it's a trap.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Oh, of course, I figured.
Hey, I know this place. And this is the tunnel where Mabuchi locked us up.
There's very few places the Komi-jo's eyes don't see. You scared, Kasuga?
Watch your mouth before I put my foot in it.
Kasuga-kun, stop.
Huh?
We're blocked in.
What? Zhao, what the hell? You said he hardly had any guys left.
I guess I underestimated the number a bit. He's still got some fans.
I did just as you asked, Lao Ma.
Long time no see, Zhao.
Yeah. Didn't think I'd see you again, Mabuchi.
So I'm thinking Zhao ain't getting any apology from you after all. We're just here to be slaughtered.
That's right. If I offer up your heads, I'll have a seat at the Omi Alliance table for sure.
Seriously? You still hoping to move up in the world even after you've been laid so low? How's that gonna happen, man?
Money and power. Whatever it takes. This endless ambition of mine is what I live for.
Still getting played by the Omi. You're smart, but you never learn, Mabuchi.
Think you can keep up that smirk? Remember how much fun we had at Qingjin? I say we pick up where we left off.
Fuck's sake, give it up. This is getting more pathetic by the minute.
Shut up.
Come on, Mabuchi. Can't you see? Zhao came here because he cares about you. He still sees you as his brother, even now. Wake the hell up, before you do something you can't take back.
Shut up, Kasuga, you bastard! It's your fault I'm in this mess.
No, you listen to me, damn it!
It's fine, Kasuga-kun. I'm starting to get real pissed off at our friend here. I think the only way I can get through to him is by slugging him one. You're about to see a real different side of me. So keep this shit on the down low, alright?
Huh?
Hey, Mabuchi! Why don't you cut out the sneaky shit and face me man to man? You want my head? Well, come and get it. I'm right here!
I love Zhao. Zhao's great.
You asked for it. I'll kill you! Let's get this started!
Ready if you are. On it.
Let's... Ooh, rapid train kick.
Out of my way!
Where do you want to bleed first?
Woo! Ha ha!
Let's go. I'm over here.
Hey, at least these guys aren't pushovers, you know? Not like I need like more backup to take them on, though. Oh, it's one down.
Ready? Out of my way.
There we go.
Cool. Just stand there. Done with all the
He just keeps countering. He's not even trying to fight. There we go.
You're not scared of my spear, are you?
just stand there? Come on now! Who wants to go? I'll show you what.
There we go. I love this Dragon Ascension move. It's fucking badass.
Yeah? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Oh, I picked up something from the tool thing. Huh. Zhang-san, you are really, really dumb, bro. Oh, I thought that would be enough. Oh well.
Yeah? Are you done with all the fun and games yet? Come on now!
Time for the world's laziest slash! Hiya! Oh, he's weak against slash? Oh shit. He is in trouble against me and Zhao. Ah. He's not even doing anything. Oh my god.
Out of my way!
Woo!
Cool.
Nice, Zhao. I love that both of us got blade, like all three of us actually. There we go. Good job, Zhao. Wow, that was worth a lot.
I feel the stats going up.
Sweet.
Shit. Lama, everyone's wiped out. We're finished.
This is the last time I'll say it. Get your ass out of Ijincho right the fuck now. Song-hui already knows you're here. If you stick around, she'll kill you.
As if I'd ever let the Komijul catch me.
Damn it, Mabuchi. It's time to stop! Do you really think you can keep this up? Her guys only left you alone until now because she was doing me a favor. That's what your life hangs on, man. Just one little favor.
Zhao. I figured.
Look, I know you hate my guts. Well, guess what? I hate yours too. But no matter how much I hate you, no matter how far you fall, you're still my brother. I don't want to see you die. You hear me? I don't want you going out like that. I've said all I needed to. It's in your hands now. So you can either die or get lost. Your choice. Whatever you choose, this is goodbye. Take care, Lama.
Damn you.
Let's go, Kasuga-kun.
Sure.
Yeah. I kind of thought so. I kind of thought that the only reason he was still alive was because basically he made a deal, Zhao made a deal with Song-hui saying, hey, let me try to convince him to leave one last time, like, you know, as a favor to me. And she gave him that chance. She gave him that chance, and now that's the only thing saving his fucking life. Zhao used up whatever little bit of influence he had left.
Yell like that in a while, and now I'm thirsty. Drinking really is man's only salvation.
Sounds like you're not used to yelling your real feelings like you did. Maybe you should do it more often.
No way. Wears me out. And I'll be real with you, it just ain't me. Feels lame.
Yeah.
You think? I kinda like that side of Zhao. It was nice feeling like I could see past those shades of yours. You act all detached from everyone, but deep down, you got a big old squirming mess of feelings, don't you?
Guess these shades don't hide shit. You'll keep this off the record, won't you?
I don't know if I should.
Oh, don't fuck with me about this. Promise you won't say anything.
You never know.
Ah, but I know. You're too good a friend to pull that.
You're right about that. And you know what good friends do?
Ah, they get too drunk to talk about that kind of shit.
Damn straight. You want to do another round?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was good. Friends in the gang. Oh, I like it. I like it. And with that, I have maxed out everyone's bonds. Oh, boy. Now, I know that this episode's gonna end up running, like, really fucking long, and I'm sorry about that, guys. But I really, really wanted to do all those bonds in this one episode. Because I thought I was splitting it into 2 parts, but I was like, no, we're just gonna have one long episode, finish up all the bonds, because now they're all done. Now they're all done, and I think that what I want to do next time, actually, is I actually want to finish up some side quests. You know, like, there's like a side quest here, side quest there. There's side quests all over the fucking place that I think I want to do before we go on with the main story. Because we did some main story shit for a long time, and now I'm finally thinking, like, hey, man, I want to do some side story shit, because I see some all over the place that I want to do. I actually walked past this one, and it kind of started when I wasn't recording, and I was like, shit, I can't do it. It's about a guy stuck in, like, a trash can. I definitely want to do that one, but definitely I want to go to the Seagull Cinema and see if our friend is still there waiting for his date and everything. There's just a lot of shit I want to do. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do next time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Sorry this was such a long episode, but I hope that you guys enjoyed all the bonds, getting to know all these people, and now I feel like we're ready to head into, like, you know, the later part of the game after the next episode with all the side quests. So, thanks again, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.